Have you ever noticed how sometimes the biggest obstacle to your success seems to be you? It's called self-sabotage, and it is more common than you might think. Today we're going to discuss and hopefully understand this perplexing behavior and learn research-backed strategies to conquer it. What is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is a critical barrier to achieving our goals, often causing us to act against our own interests without even knowing it. Today we will explore what self-sabotage really is, why it happens, and how we can effectively overcome it to feel more successful and fulfilled. Self-sabotage involves behaviors of thought patterns that hold us back and prevent us from doing what we say we are going to do, what we genuinely want to do. The American Psychological Association defines self-sabotage as any action that gets in the way of our intent, often resulting from a lack of self-esteem or self-worth or self-confidence. It manifests in various ways, from procrastinating to setting unrealistic goals, and it stems from our inner conflicts and fears. Here are 6 reasons that explain why people self-sabotage when it comes to setting goals and achieving them. Number 1, fear of failure. Many people sabotage their own progress out of a fear of failing. The fear can stem from past experiences or a lack of self-confidence or even societal pressures. It leads people to either not set goals or to set goals that are so unattainable that failure is almost guaranteed. Research has shown that people with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. However, people with a stagnant mindset see opportunities as the opposite and therefore get in their own way. Number 2, low self-worth. Some people feel like they don't deserve success, which is deeply rooted in their self-perception. This can result from previous criticisms or non-supportive partner, non-supportive upbringing, or negative societal feedback. Psychologists argue that this internalized feeling of inadequacy often leads to behaviors that preemptively neutralize success or lead to its outright sabotage. Treating oneself with kindness and understanding can counteract these feelings and promote healthier personal ambitions. Number 3, fear of success. Paradoxically, some people fear the consequence of success as they fear failure. Success can bring about significant changes in one's lifestyle, in one's environment, how other people perceive you, your relationships with yourself and with other people. The fear of success is linked to fear of change and can lead to self-sabotage because we worry about how our personal relationships might change, or the fact that we have to sustain this new success over time. That worry can lead us to self-sabotage. Number 4 is perfectionism. Perfectionists often struggle with setting realistic goals and may engage in self-sabotage as a way to avoid the potential of not meeting those high standards. This can manifest in procrastination, excessive anxiety, and a tendency to easily give up when faced with setbacks. Perfectionism not only undermines real chances of success, but can also lead to significant stress and dissatisfaction. Number 5, self-worth issues. Low self-worth can lead to self-sabotage because individuals don't believe that they deserve success. The cognitive dissonance between perception of what they deserve and the potential for achieving more can lead to behaviors that align with their negative self-view. Number 6, imposter syndrome. This is a pattern in which people doubt their own accomplishments and have a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud. This is very common, actually. It is particularly prevalent among high achievers who find it hard to accept their own success, often undermining their own efforts and then getting in their own way when they set future goals. Self-sabotage manifests itself in various behaviors that can hinder personal and professional growth. Recognizing these behaviors is the first step towards overcoming them. We'll discuss 5 examples. Number 1, procrastination. Delaying necessary actions can be a major form of self-sabotage. Procrastination often stems from a fear of failure or just being a perfectionist, where we put off tasks that avoid potential criticism or failure. This behavior can lead to increased stress and reduced productivity, ultimately impacting one's ability to achieve goals. Number 2, overcommitting. Taking on too many commitments can dilute our focus and reduce the energy available for each task. Saying yes to too many tasks and therefore spreading oneself too thin can result in the inability to effectively and efficiently achieve anything. This often results from a desire to please others or the fear of missing out, leading to burnout and reduced effectiveness in all areas of responsibility altogether. Number 3, not setting personal boundaries. Failing to set healthy limits with others can often lead to feeling overwhelmed and resentful. Without boundaries, it is easy to become overburdened, which can prevent focusing on your own personal goals and needs. And number 4, negative self-talk. Engaging in self-critical, pessimistic thoughts can drastically undermine our confidence and motivation. This internal dialogue that many of us have with ourselves often reinforces self-doubt and can make setbacks feel insurmountable by inhibiting action towards goal achievement. And number 5 is avoidance of necessary confrontations. Avoiding difficult conversations or decisions can be a form of self-sabotage. This behavior leads people to steer clear from situations that require assertiveness or could lead to personal growth. Avoidance keeps the status quo, preventing the resolution of issues that could potentially improve one's situation. Now that we know what self-sabotage is and why we do it and how it manifests in our lives, here are 4 strategies to overcome self-sabotage and go from setting goals to actually achieving them. Number 1, set achievable goals. Focus on being realistic and set attainable goals to ensure consistent progress. Break those goals into smaller goals that are manageable and will reduce overwhelm and increase the likelihood of success. So write your goals, make them simple, break them down, do them every day. Number 2, seek professional help. Sometimes understanding and resolving deep-seated issues may require the guidance of a therapist. Cognitive behavioral therapy has been effective in helping people understand and change patterns of self-sabotage, so that is something that we can engage with. Number 3, build a support network. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage you, and do the same for other people. A strong support system can provide the motivation and encouragement that we need to push through self-sabotaging behaviors. Again, doing the same for other people has very similar effect. Number 4, cultivate resilience. Develop resilience by embracing failures as learning opportunities. Look, no one has it figured out. When you fail, that means you are actually trying, right? Resilience helps us to bounce back from setbacks and maintain focus on our long-term goals, so that if we don't get it right today, we know that this goal is a long-term one, we'll get it tomorrow. Understanding and overcoming self-sabotage is not about stopping negative behaviors, but about fostering a positive mindset, a positive habit that embraces growth, resilience, and self-compassion. So let's commit to being kinder to ourselves in our words, in how we speak to ourselves, in our thoughts as well, recognizing our own worth and dismantling the barriers we set up against our own success. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.